Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, sports are back, sort of. We got a rain delay in the Nats-Yankees game. We have Jerry O'Connell on the show, one of our favorite recurring guests, always a good time. We have, Firefest of the Week, yes. A Mount Rushmore of PLL lacrosse names. Awesome Mount Rushmore. PLL is coming back on Saturday and Sunday. What else do we have? Oh, baseball changed all their rules right before the first pitch. We have it all, and it's all brought to you by our friends at the Cash App. Pardon My Take is brought to you by the Cash App. Not only is it the easiest place to send money to your friends, it's the safest. It's the number one social distancing app. It's the number one app in general. If you're trying to link your bank account, you can with the Cash App. It's great. The Cash App is our favorite app in the world. And you get $10 for free. $10 for free. Buy yourself lunch. Buy yourself a sandwich. $10 for free when you put in code Barstool. And $10 to the ASPCA. So download the Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Store today. Go download it. Download it. Cash App. We love the Cash App. Download it right now. Use code Barstool. You get $10 for free. $10 to the ASPCA. The Cash App. The best app that has ever been created. Okay, let's go.
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take, presented by the Cash App. Go download it right now. Use code Barstool. You get $10 for free, $10 to the ASPCA. Today is Friday, July 24th. Doesn't matter. Sports are back.
Sports are back big time. We had opening night tonight. My dad did not trick me into going to a game and then psyching me out, but I did get psyched out by the weather.
The weather has psyched us out. The Nats are officially 0-1 starting. Wait, it was final, right? Yes.
It was final because it went five and a half full innings.
So let me ask you a question, PFT. The biggest story outside of Dr. Fauci's first pitch, woof.
Garbage.
But you know what? Let's take a sidebar, walk down this conversation. I actually think first pitches either be terrible or be incredible. I don't think Dr. Fauci had incredible in him. Might as well just go terrible. So, like, if you're in the middle, no one remembers.
Well, he shot putted it. That was a mistake. He had bad form.
But it was almost good how bad it was.
If you're throwing out a first pitch, you just have to get it inside the home plate circle, the dirt part around home plate. I'm not talking about the batter's box. I'm talking about just that. It's probably, 15 feet, 17 feet wide. Just roll it in there. If you bounce it, that's fine, I guess. He's an older guy. What is he, 75?
I think he's 80. No, he might be even more than
that. It would actually be concerning to me if Dr. Fauci went out there and grooved one 90 miles an hour.
Yes.
Right down the pipe. That would be I don't know if I want this guy leading my response to infectious disease.
So I tweeted out that a Groundhog's Day joke that we had, because of the bad throw, we had 6 more months of coronavirus. And then my mentions just became a debate about masks. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what
my phone. Actually, thank God the iPhone is playing tricks on us because it overheated and I just threw it into the fucking East River. I was done for the night.
The take was a little too spicy. Now, in a sick way, it was kind of nice to have my first bad beat of the year.
Yeah,
because I missed missing on a gambling bet. So I had 3 bets tonight. I had Aaron Judge to get a ground out or a pop fly in his second at bat. Whiffed on that. I had the over, and that's what fucked me.
Mm-hmm.
The rain fucked me. I said that I was going to convert to Satanism if they didn't play this game because God was playing a cruel trick. God heard me and played a double trick on me and said, guess what? We'll give you a game, but I'm also going to give you a bad beat. But then again, in a way, it felt good to feel something again.
Yes, and what I was going to say to start the show, 5 innings pitched for Garrett Cole. 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run. Just the home run. Pinstripes?
Is it time?
Pinstripes?
I will say that I think the pinstripes have been devalued a little bit because they've got that Nike swoosh on there now. It's not as pure as it was. I think that this is like a new era. This is Pinstripes 2.0.
I also saw ESPN had an article today because Yankee fans get very mad when we mock the Pinstripes, but then they are willingly ready to get in a debate about it because they mean something. Mm-hmm. ESPN had a totally serious headline, The Power of Pinstripes, how Garrett Cole bought into becoming a Yankee. Garrett Cole is a Yankee fan for his entire life, so he has now got his pinstripes officially given by me. Now, I can take them away, but I have given them to him now.
Feels like it's a little early to get. It might be a premature pinstripe.
Want me to read that line for you again? 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 1 hit.
So a complete game.
Complete game, not shutout, but close to it. As close to a shutout as you can get.
So let's embrace debate on the aspect of the empty stadiums because the Dodgers Stadium, they had the cutouts behind home plate. In D.C., it was just empty seats behind there. I like the idea of the cutouts, mostly because I'm just waiting for a line drive foul ball to take one of the heads off the cutouts.
Yes.
That's going to be a cool moment when it happens for the first time.
Yes, and everyone will be like, oh, that's why we need nets. Why? They actually should take away the nets, right?
Yeah,
and just see if they can just target practice.
No nets. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
show everyone how dangerous it would be without nets.
Now's your chance. Remove all the nets.
That would be fun. All right, so baseball's back. We had our first result. Full opening day. Every team's playing tomorrow. I still don't understand why the Cubs are playing a night game at Wrigley when they should just playing in the afternoon. Everyone should be playing in the afternoon. It should be spaced out all the time.
Yeah, you should give back to us the way that hockey's doing it. They have their schedule right where it's just like you're going to sit down on your couch for 12 hours and there's going to be hockey on the whole time. It's like the NCAA tournament all the time. We missed those it's probably 8 days where it's like back to back to back to back games, right?
Right.
We missed that part of our sports life this year. Give it back to us in the form of baseball, hockey, and NBA.
Yes, and then so the only other story we had before we get to Firefest is our future good friend, Mark Davis, when commenting about what he does when he's hurt. So it was in context. Mark Davis was hurt when the NFL chose the Rams and Chargers over the Raiders to move to L.A. Briefly, he said, I have lost games before. That's how I live my life. You lose on Sunday, you're pissed, you go to P.F. Chang's on Monday, have lunch, and then you're on to the next week.
There you go. Boom. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving.
Is he Buddha?
Get a rebound game. Yeah, some people choose to get over things by meditating under a tree for 7 days. Some people, like Sean Payton, choose to get over things by game planning for a game that they're not going to play. Mm-hmm. Mark Davis just chooses to go have a sensible lunch at an affordable price.
Yes. I think Mark Davis also, I would love to talk to him. I mean, my dream interview at this point is to interview Mark Davis at a P.F. Chang's. Like, just put the microphone on the table and not just let it ride. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, don't do any actual questions. Just let it ride. Like, it's basically like Planet Earth when they go to, like, the Amazon and they find, like, the toad that no one has ever seen before. This would be finding Mark Davis in his natural habitat of P.F. Chang's and just watching him.
It'd be wonderful to do. I would change my name instead of PFF. It would be P.F. Chang's commenter.
Yes.
That I would change it to. Sorry, Chris Collinsworth. It'd be wonderful. I think just sitting down with him, I don't even want to talk sports. I don't want to talk Raiders.
No.
I just want him to guide us through the menu like a tour guide at Disney World on one of those boats that they take down the river.
Do you think he has a punch card?
I think he has
buy 10 Mongolian beef, get one free.
Whatever the equivalent of the P.F. Chang's black card is.
Yes.
He might have made it himself. But he has one, yes.
And he definitely has a waiter and waitress that he just, like, he's like, no. Like, these are my people.
Yeah, just wings, baby.
Yeah. Mark Davis, what an interesting man.
How often do you think he gets his hair cut? He seems like a guy that does it once a week, same day, same barber.
Well, so I was
Or he might do it himself every morning.
I was on DVE in Pittsburgh this morning, which we alternate weeks. We love those guys. I can't remember. I think it might have been Randy. He said that he might get his hair cut at P.F. Chang's, which would kind of explain everything, right? Like, he Changs and Banks, and he just goes there and he gets his hair cut, and that's why it's so bad, because they're like, Mr. Davis, we don't cut hair. He's like, no, cut my hair. And so they're forced, like some guy from the back of the kitchen is forced to come out and cut his hair, and he just won't take no for an answer. He's like, no, this is my lunch and barbershop.
Yeah, with like one of those giant knives that they use in the kitchen. They just slice a straight line across.
Like we really don't know how to do this. Like, shut up, cut my hair.
That's also probably the only time of the week that he can eat while not being afraid of spilling something all over his white tracksuit.
Right.
So they'll put like a little apron in front of him while he gets his hair cut, and he can eat while he's doing it.
Yes. So Mark Davis, what a gem. Okay, before we get to Firefest of the week, one last announcement. Next week, it's going to be Grit Week.
We're going to do it a little bit differently this year because obviously we can't travel anywhere. No places would have us. That's regardless of the coronavirus. They just don't want to deal with our smelly bodies.
So, it's going to be a little different, but Grit Week next week is going to be fantastic. We have actually an unbelievable interview already lined up for Monday. And then on Wednesday night, I think it's going to start about 5 o'clock. We'll let you know the exact time. From Wednesday around 5 o'clock till Thursday at 5 o'clock, Part of My Take is going to do a 24-hour Twitch stream, the grittiest stream you've ever seen. We're not going to get off. We have a treadmill coming. We have games. I think, PFT, you're going to drink a beer every hour?
I'm going to try to drink a beer every hour.
I'm going to eat a hot dog every hour.
Blizz it up.
Raising money for charity.
We're going to raise money for a children's hospital. It's going to be awesome. What's grittier than just staying up with your bros for 24 hours and getting loopy as fuck? And then at the end of it, we're going to tape Thursday's show.
Yeah, and that will be a very interesting
show.
Interesting. And so we timed it out so that we're going to end the Grit Week stream right when basketball starts.
Right.
The official games start. At first, that sounded like a great idea to me, but then I realized I'm going to have to watch basketball games at the end of the
There's no chance we're going to stay up.
We're just going to fall asleep during the games, and that's fine. I'll get a little taste of the Tony Kornheiser life and find out about it tomorrow morning in the paper. But it's going to be fun. I'd like to get a little, from that show 24, I'd like to get a little ticker in that style in the bottom of the screen, letting us know exactly how much time has passed. Maybe we can save the president or something.
It's going to be great. So get excited. 24-hour stream coming on Wednesday night, starting around 5 o'clock, like I said. We got a bunch of things planned, guests, everything. We're going to get some shit trending on Twitter. We have a lot of things planned, so get excited. Grit Week coming next week. Okay, before we get to our Firefest of the week, Bose is back. After coming on as a sponsor of our NFL draft coverage, they are now a partner of the Pardon My Take podcast. They hooked us all up with these awesome Bose 700 headphones. The Bose Headphones 700 are perfect for when it's time to enjoy your music, work from home, or listen to your favorite podcast, Pardon My Take. These headphones have 11 levels of noise cancellation, signature active EQ, and impressive bass response. Whether you're listening at low volumes or really want to turn it up, your music sounds just as it should, and you hear all your podcasts clearly. I love these Bose headphones. They feel like two pillows on your ear. It is beautiful to listen to music to. There's nothing better than having a great set of headphones and just clicking it and being like, goodbye, world. I'm going to listen to some awesome music or a podcast. And that's what happens with your Bose Headphones 700. Bose is hooking up the AWLs. If you go to purchase the Bose Headphones 700 at bose.com/barstool, you will save $40 right now. So go visit at bose.com/barstool, 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 and you will get $40 off your Bose 700 headphones, which are the greatest headphones in the entire world. Okay, Firefest of the week, Hank.
My Firefest of the week is that because of Corona, it's my girlfriend's birthday on Sunday, and
Happy
I obviously
birthday.
Happy
waited
21st
a
for
little
you.
bit longer. Presents, I push it off. Ordered some stuff, and then Corona, they're like, shipping might take longer than usual, and I'm 50-50 on if
This
the
is
gifts will
smart.
be here
This
in
is
time.
smart, Hank, because you're getting ahead of it, and you're saying, the thing that I ordered today, it turns out it's only not going to be here in time because of Corona.
Also, in defense of you, coronavirus has been a thing for only 4 months, so you definitely didn't see that coming.
Well, that's my Firefest is I failed to think about the fact that coronavirus was still going on and shipping was going to be delayed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
The
really
shipping.
it's a procrastination thing.
It's the shipping.
Right, it's
But
the shipping. I remember when
my Firefest is myself.
Yeah, I remember when I first realized shipping was late for coronavirus. I was riding my dinosaur while I was doing that.
I mean, don't sit here and act like Future Cat doesn't do this stuff all the time.
I do it, but like March was when we're like, fuck, everything's going to take a month to get here.
Okay.
What sort of items did you purchase that are being delayed by shipping? Is it like toilet paper? You got her a ton of toilet paper, and they're like, sorry, backward until December.
Yeah, aluminum. It's out. We're out of aluminum.
Clorox.
Just normal
you
stuff.
tried to get her some Clorox?
What'd you get her?
Don't worry about it.
We'll bleep it out.
I got her some Harry Styles merch. I got her.
Nice.
I'm not going to give it away on the show.
Okay. Some cash.
I did not get her cash.
You could get her cash.
Or
shipping.
You could also just Cash App her.
Cash App her. That's 0 seconds of shipping.
That's true. But so yeah, I'm just a little nervous. I'm hoping today, Friday, that everything shows up. But I'm nervous.
Well, mentioning it here will get you out of the doghouse.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yeah. You ordered it a long time ago.
Listen, Hank, I'm going to give you a little tip. Now that you are a dog father, anytime there is any fight or issue at home, you can just be like, "Look at the dog; he's so cute."
Mm-hmm.
It's a great way to diffuse situations.
You know what you should do? You should just tie a bow around Normie.
Yeah.
And be like, "Happy birthday." That's just going to be cute. You can't be mad at that no matter what.
Oh, you should get a dog shirt. You could probably get a dog shirt.
I say the dog ate it. The dog ate your gift.
Yeah. No, you should hit up our T-shirt guy and get a shirt for Normie that says, "I have the best mom in the world." Boom. Solved. Mm-hmm. He'll get that to you on Saturday. There you go. Problem solver.
Boom.
That's a problem solver.
Boom.
So we're recording this after the Nats game, so I don't know if this is going to be my Fire Fest or not. If the Nats game is delayed, my Fire Fest is literally
before the Nats game.
Festival. Yeah, we're recording this after.
No, we're recording this right now.
Recording this before the Nats game, so we don't know. We don't know, but my Fire Fest would be literally a Fire Fest if it gets delayed, because I said that I convert to Satanism if God spites me and spites all of us for our patience during Corona and doesn't give us opening night. So
you got a job waiting for you at Wayfair.
I feel like there you go, and I feel like being in hell, if I'm going to be a Satanist, that's going to be great. Like you'd rather be Satan's right hand guy than be a guy that gets punished, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm spin zoning myself into that already. I don't know what converting to Satanism entails, but I'm sure it's kind of like getting
it's the Wayfair
ordained
thing.
online. I have to buy a cabinet on Wayfair, and then
you got to become an Ellen super fan.
Satanism, well done already. A super duper fan.
Watch Tom Hanks movies, and
buy a few typewriters. But my other Fire Fest of the week, my real one, is that my neighbor came up and rang on my door last night. So I was cooking dinner. She buzzed my door, and she was very nervous to talk to me, and I didn't know why she was so nervous. And she said, "You keep very late nights." I was like, "Well, no, I don't. I'm usually in bed between 11 and 1 every night. I've actually got this Whoop app that tells me when I go to sleep.
Nice.
So I know that I'm not up at like 3 or 4 in the morning." She's like, "No, 3 or 4 in the morning, I hear pounding every night on my bedroom ceiling. In your bedroom, you're making a lot of noise at night."
Congrats.
And I'm dumb. And I didn't realize that she was saying, "You need to stop fucking at 3 o'clock in the morning." What I told her was, Leroy he walks around heavily. I thought maybe that's what the issue was.
Right.
I figured out what it was. Leroy in his old age has started to kick violently in his sleep.
Yeah.
And when he kicks, he doesn't realize what he's kicking. And he's knocked over nightstands. He kicks the bed sometimes. And so she thought that she was coming up to confront me about my fucking. I should have just rolled with that and been like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm having a lot of sex late at night. Sorry, I'll try to tone that down in the future." But I'm dumb, and I just said it was Leroy walking around. But the bottom line is, now Leroy's going to be kicking in the middle of the night, and my neighbor's going to think that I'm fucking. And
did you say Leroy to her?
Yeah. And
she should think it's Leroy.
No, because even after I said that to her, she was like, "No, it's not a dog walking around. It's not somebody walking around. It's banging. It's banging." I was like, "Well, it's got to be Leroy walking." But the thing is, she's going to think that I'm fucking again, and I'm not going to be fucking. And
well, you know what? Fuck her. If she wants, come on over at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, door's always open.
Yeah.
I'll just leave a tie hanging on my main apartment door.
Sorry the dog gets his wind sprints in the middle of the night.
But it sucks to be accused of fucking too loudly when you're just asleep.
No, I think that's a good thing.
At least I was fucking.
I think that's a good thing. Because it's like she's going to be like, "Holy shit, this guy, look at him." You know?
Yeah.
3 in the morning.
Look at this stud.
Wow.
Look at this ramrod
what
going
a
to town.
Guy.
Piston shafting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather be fucking if I'm going to get in trouble for fucking.
Yeah, I mean there's definitely some truth in that, but I think you're kind of the badass in the building now.
I guess so.
Yeah, she's got to watch out because you're gonna 3 in the morning.
But in truth, it's just my dog knocking over my nightstand.
Yeah, which You should have just showed her Leroy. You should have been like, you want to see a video of him kicking?
Well, I didn't think of that at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know what she was talking about, so I was
Right.
like, maybe it's my dog walking around.
Right.
But in retrospect, yeah, I should just answer the door with a video of Leroy
You'd be like,
kicking.
yep, this is him.
Yeah, I'll be like, here, let me show you a video of what you're actually hearing. She'll be like, no, don't let me see that.
All right, my Firefest is Mike Tyson is back. He's going to fight Roy Jones Jr. in September. And, I'm going to get excited for this fight. I'm going to buy this fight. I assume it's on pay-per-view. Jake Paul's fighting Nate Robinson, is that right?
Yep.
Undercard.
Who the fuck cares about that?
I do.
Mike Tyson, I don't.
Honestly, his ass beat.
Jake
Who?
Paul's a fucking beast, dude.
I want to see him get beat up by Nate Robinson.
But Jake Paul is a beast.
No, he's not.
Nate Robinson is a beast.
He was Ohio.
His brother
That's
was.
his older brother.
Yeah.
He wasn't as well.
No.
No,
They're the same.
we're in the low
Jake Paul
gang.
steroids are not Billy.
100%.
100% steroids.
100%.
Either way, I'm gonna buy this fight, and Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are not gonna want to knock each other out. They're not even gonna be able to punch like they are gonna want to knock each other out. And it's very much similar to everything that happened at the end of Mike Tyson's career, when I would buy every single pay-per-view and be like, oh my god, just one punch and he's back to being Mike Tyson, and he's the ultimate. Oh my gosh, one punch and you're out. It's gonna suck.
Sadder than the Kimbo Slice Dada 3000 fight?
That one was funny. 5,000. Put some
5,000.
respect on
Sorry.
his name.
I
He's
confuse it with
upgraded.
the Gluck Gluck
Yeah,
sometimes.
he's upgraded. That's been upgraded too. I think it's 9,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
You
big
got to
stuff.
get your numbers right.
Yeah.
You never were good at math.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, this is gonna without a question suck, and I'm going to get so excited for it.
I mean,
so excited. for it.
I think everybody's going to watch Mike Tyson.
Of
fight,
course.
for sure, because there is the possibility that
One punch,
boom, lights out.
Yeah. All right, Billy, your Firefest.
I got picked last in a competitive event for the first time in my life, and it was really humbling.
But it was video games,
Was it
nerd
Quiz
shit.
Bowl?
I know, but I started to care about video games lately, and it's kind of really affected my
No,
psyche.
dude, that's your problem. You just never care about anything.
Okay. But, yeah,
Who picked you last?
White Sox Dave.
Oh,
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
When the
Dude,
guy
who
who
won?
should be picked last picks you last, that's always a real dagger in the heart.
White Sox Dave has, I've said it many times before, he has a genius strain in his body where, like, he could be the best Fortnite player of all time just out of nowhere. I'd be like, what? How'd that happen?
And to be fair, I went on the dog walk last week, and we did a draft, and he had by far the worst draft out of all of us. So in a way, him picking you last means that
He's a
should
bad
have
drafter.
He should have picked
Although,
you first.
if you picked him last, that means it really wasn't White Sox Dave's pick. It was everyone else's.
Oh,
lack
yeah,
of
then
a-
everyone
Yeah.
else passed.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what you just change your number to however many teams there are, and that's how many teams passed on you.
Can I ask a question, Billy? Was anyone else in this room in the draft?
Yes.
And they didn't pick you?
Nope.
Wow. So who was that? No, wait, Liam, you weren't in that, were you? No.
Jake? Was it you, Big Cat?
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Well, so during the day, Billy, someone sent me the clip. I don't think Billy expected me to see this, but he was playing with his friends, and he was like, someone was like, oh, Hank's gotten a lot better, and Billy was like, I'm better than Hank now.
No.
And they were like, have you said that? Have you said that to him? And Billy was like, not to his face. And then someone sent me the clip, so I don't think Billy was expecting me to see it. So I kind of was like a little bit mad at him and was like, fuck
That's
Billy.
fair.
And then we destroyed his team. So
No,
I made
said,
the right decision.
The exact quote was, I think I'm getting close to the point where I'm going to eclipse Hank's skill.
That doesn't sound like an
We'll
exact quote.
put the clip in.
Yeah,
I
put
think
the
you're
clip
getting
in.
close.
clip
Doesn't
in.
sound like something you would say.
That was
I was-
way too measured for what the actual clip was of you.
No.
In a moment when you don't think you're being videotaped, you
Yeah.
absolutely were like, fuck that, I'm so much better than Hank.
Hank, I've noticed recently Hank's been holding a lot of grudges. How long do you hold on to a typical grudge like that?
It's not a grudge. I just, it's a fire. I need fire in my body to keep it going. So it's honestly, I welcome those type of situations because it was like, Billy said that. I wanted to prove him wrong. I did. PFT says he's better than ping pong. I wanted to prove him wrong. I did.
Yeah.
Uh,
How many kills did you get?
I said that you should have known about Amazon. You're mad at me about it. You're going to prove me wrong. Your shit's going to get there in time.
Yes. So yeah, I need a little fuel,
Hank also,
fuel in my body.
in Hank's defense, we are getting close to a vacation, right?
Yes.
We have
Okay,
to be.
so
Yeah.
you can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Like the tides and the moon, you can feel it. Hank's ready for a little vacation.
What's your longest running grudge? I've been impressed how long you've held a grudge against chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. I don't know. I mean, LeBron's one that I'll never really get over.
Yeah.
Them cheating in the Eastern Conference Finals back in the day. I don't know. Chocolate milk. I guess I'll have to think about that.
The written word.
Well, we'll future it in the beginning of the show.
Okay.
I'll
got
foreshadow it.
Perfect.
Are you Serbian?
No.
They hold big grudges.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yep.
Where'd you learn that?
Black Hand.
Wow.
Transfer.
Yeah, true. Good point. Are you Serbian, Hank? Okay.
He might be.
Yeah, who knows?
The beard looks quasi Divacian.
That would be great if you're like, yes, in fact, I am. I learned how to hold a grudge at a very young age. All right, let's get to our interview. We have one of our favorite recurring guests, Jerry O'Connell. He might, if we did a Mount Rushmore right now.
Stephen Hawking, but Stephen Hawking's dead.
Oh, yeah, you did have a big grudge
you hated
against him. Yeah, you grudged him to death.
Yeah. You won. You won, Hank. Congrats.
Jerry O'Connell's one of our favorite guests. Before we do that, lacrosse is back. Sports are back, but lacrosse is definitely back. Watch the world's best lacrosse players battle for the title in the upcoming Premier Lacrosse League Championship Series beginning on July 25th at 4 p.m. on NBC. That's this Sunday. 20 total games in 2 weeks, all on NBC Sports and NBC. The Water Dogs are playing. Yes, let's go. Our team is back. Sports are back. Lacrosse is back. The league's 7 teams will compete in a 14-game group play format to determine seeding for the following week's single elimination tournament. Group play is July 25th through August 2nd. Elimination is August 2nd through August 9th. Then we get the championship game on August 9th. Water Dogs are playing on July 26th, 4 p.m. NBC. Wait, that's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
broadcast.
it's back on Saturday, and Sunday is when they're back. When the Water Dogs are officially back. Water Dogs on Sunday, 4 p.m. NBC. The Redwoods versus the Whip Snakes on Saturday, 4 p.m. NBC. So that's going to be great national television. Check it out. And also a little foreshadowing, we're going to do the Mount Rushmore of PLL player names after Jerry O'Connell. That's going to be great, but the Premier Lacrosse League is back. Our good friend Paul Rabel is back. We're very, very excited. So get ready this weekend. PLL, NBC, NBC Sports. Let's fucking do it. If you're an Archers, Atlas, Chaos, Chrome, Redwoods, or Whip Snakes fan, fuck you. That's all I got to say. What?
Rob Pinnell's back, too. First time playing lacrosse in a year. He's like the best tackman in the world, and he's finally being able to play.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good addition to the ad, Billy. Way to go.
He's playing for...
That's huge, man. Big comeback.
He's on the Atlas.
Okay, there we go. We hate
comeback.
the Atlas.
fuck
We
the
hate
Atlas.
the Atlas.
Tour
The
time
Atli.
winner. Fat Cornell.
Yeah. Okay, we
It's
hate
actually
that.
exciting.
All right, so let's get to our interview with Jerry O'Connell. All right, we're going right into it. Jerry O'Connell, good friend of the program, long-time recurring guest. What the fuck are you wearing? What are you doing?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, I'm currently wearing the artist formerly known as San Diego, currently Los Angeles football team jersey because of the disrespect both you guys show to the formerly San Diego Chargers, currently Los Angeles Chargers on an episode-by-episode basis. It's really crazy.
That's not necessarily true, Jerry, because we loved Phillip Rivers. We loved Danny Woodhead. We like to make fun of the fact that there are 2 fans in the stands every single game.
That's not true. For that Pittsburgh Monday night game last season, the stands were packed.
True.
That's true. And they were all waving the towel, the alternate yellow towel of the Los Angeles football Chargers.
Okay, so you're wearing a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey, which, by the way,
Correct.
that's a great jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great jersey.
Correct.
It's
Thank you.
4 sizes too big. And you're
I know. I had to order it quickly. I paid a lot for shipping, by the way. I'm really sorry about that to any environmentalists. I know when you pay for the really fast shipping, it hurts the environment a lot, but I needed it to get here for my segment on your show. I wanted to show Kat and commenter what a fan I am.
You realize, though,
beautiful.
that this is a podcast, right? And it's not a video. It's not a television show.
Yeah, but I thought maybe it would be a topic that we could talk about.
Well, we're doing it right now. Yeah. All right. So we talked about the Chargers season ticket holders on Tuesday night, and you got the jersey. It's Thursday. We're taping this. You're sitting on the hood of a car. What's going on there? What kind of car? Where are you?
This is an 86 Jaguar, also an internet purchase that I made. Actually, I didn't make it. Full story. My wife sometimes drinks at night.
Nice.
And my wife bought a Jaguar on eBay.
Nice.
It's completely rusted out underneath it. It rarely starts, but when it does, she's a good ride. I can't wait to pick you guys up at the airport when we're all allowed to travel and everything.
I want to always travel in the convertible, especially when I'm in LA. I'm impressed that your wife, when she gets drunk and she like goes on Amazon, I bought 3 Bryson DeChambeau hats as a joke when I was drunk the other night. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Your wife goes onto eBay and she's like, yeah, I'll buy this vintage Jaguar convertible. That's a sick flex.
I think made a low bid and it happened to take.
Now, what was that conversation like when she woke up the next morning? She was like, hey, Jerry, I think I accidentally bought a car.
I don't think the conversation actually occurred until the notification came that her bid was accepted.
Yeah. That's a rush. You won the bid? You won the bid for a Jaguar?
And then I think it was a go back in the history and figure out what actually happened sort of situation.
That's unbelievable. All right, so Jerry is with us.
Reverse dude, where's my car?
By the way, congrats on this is New Year's Eve. This is not even New Year's Eve. This is New Year's Day. This is Sports Year's Day. This is
Yes, Sports Year's Day. It is.
We're back. Sports are back. It feels
good. Are you guys going straight to watching every single telecast of every baseball game that's happening tonight?
Yes. Oh, yeah. There's 2, so it's not like a lot. But, yeah,
I'm just so thankful to have any live sports back on television. I will watch whatever you put in front of me on that screen right now. It's been such a drought the last 4 or 5 months. I still have no idea how I made it through.
You guys did figure out a way to make it entertaining, though. I mean, if not talking about Xbox video games that some of you play, I mean, talking about the San Diego, formerly San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers season ticket holders, which I should say, full disclosure, I was for a few years a San Diego Chargers season ticket holder.
Oh, did they call you by accident when they canceled the tickets last week? They're like, hey, this guy hasn't had tickets for a while, but we might as well.
I have not since they moved to the new stadium. I was actually, when I moved to Los Angeles from the New York area, I wanted a team to root for, and Los Angeles did not have a team at that time.
Okay.
So I would make the trip and drive down there.
I actually would imagine the poor souls in the Chargers ticket office that had to make those phone calls to clock in a full 8-hour day. They probably did go back in time, and they're like, well, this guy had tickets 6 years ago. Let's give him a call so that at least we can stretch this day out so that we can get fully paid.
I did
look busy.
You know, I had kids. How was it going, Kat? How was being a daddy?
It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. And I mean that honestly. I think it's cliche. Most people are like, oh, it's the best thing ever. But I actually was thinking about that this morning. I was like, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's going to change when there's a pandemic and your kids are going to school and then they stop going to school and then you're responsible for their school. That will probably end.
Yes, I fully recognize that I'm very lucky. I think that if you had a kid that if you have a child that's over the age of 25, you're fine during the pandemic. And then if you have a child like myself under the age of 2, where he doesn't have any fucking clue what's going on, we're going to tell him someday that he survived the pandemic in New York City, and he's going to be like, what the hell is that? I definitely am lucky. I feel for anyone who has to homeschool.
Yeah, commenter, I would love it if you could maybe help out with some homeschooling over Zoom or something with the kids, maybe a broadcasting class or something.
We teach a class.
It would be nice to be not the shortest person in the room sometimes. So, yeah.
Well, no, his wife's pretty tall, so it's good stock.
Yeah.
Commenter, I've actually stood next to you. I'm a pretty tall guy. I don't remember you not being tall.
I'm 5'9.5", 5'10" on a good day. Some would say 5'11".
Wait, Jerry, can we actually do this? Can we teach your kids a class?
Yeah, why don't you? Why don't you make it like a communications course or something?
I'd be happy to do that.
Can we swear?
No, I'm happy to do it. But yeah, Big Cat brings up a good point. What's the profanity level like? What's acceptable? Can we go damn, hell, and ass? Those are all generic profanity.
Let me try and give a good example of profanity. My kids are remember those John Hughes movies where there were a couple of F-bombs dropped and a couple of S-bombs dropped? That's about the level of my kids' profanity, you know?
Okay. Like a PG-13, like a
solid
PG-13.
We do watch the Chappelle show. So, I mean, Chappelle cursed quite a bit in those shows. Yeah, I think they're okay with profanity. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Would you let your kids watch Stand By Me?
I have. They couldn't really get through it. For those listening, I was in Stand By Me. It's not, these kids, I know you guys are big on the TikTok. These kids with their TikTok and like just doing the sexy dances and stuff. Like a long form, Stand By Me is an 80-minute movie, and that's about 79 minutes too long for my children.
Now, one other thing before we teach this class, would you consider, were your kids raised in New York or L.A.?
My kids are being raised in a suburb of Los Angeles called Calabasas.
Okay, yeah, so I'm out. I'm scared of them. They're cooler than us. Forget it.
There is a little vocal fry with my children like they do. And obviously, we have to encourage children to be the best they can be. But when I do hear that vocal fry, I punish them.
As you should. Now, what sort of balance sports do they excel at? Are they already on skateboards? Are they surfing?
I know last time I came on the show, I'll retell the story really quickly because we were talking about Kat's kid and like getting Kat's kid involved in sports. My children, I put them in a soccer camp, and after the first class, the coach called me and said, "Hey, Mr. O'Connell, this is Coach Jamal. I'm your kid's soccer coach." And I went, "Oh yeah." And I stopped for a second, and in my head, I thought, "This is it. This is the call that all parents of this is the call that Tiger Woods' dad got, Earl Woods got, where it's like, listen, I need to work with your son. He's got it. Whatever it is, he's got it. I mean, there's really no limit to how far he can go, but it's going to be a big dedication. You have to drive him to tournaments. You have to be as much a part of this commitment as your child." And I was thinking, I have daughters. I was thinking, the U.S. Women's soccer team, I was thinking the sky's the limit. And the coach said, "Your daughter shows no interest whatsoever in playing soccer, and we feel a little bad taking your money. I don't think she should be enrolled in this class." And I became angry, and I said, "I pay you to watch her for 3 hours a week. That's what your job is. I don't want to hear from you again. Just make sure she's alive when I pick her up."
Well, how about this, Jerry? Why don't we teach them a class on broadcasting? We can teach them how to podcast, and we'll help them develop their own podcast where they just they watch a Jerry O'Connell movie, and then they do a podcast about it afterwards, and they talk about their dad.
Okay. Will people be interested in a podcast about my children watching movies I've been in? I mean, I know I'm here promoting The Secret, Dare to Dream, an amazing film that's coming out on video on demand next Friday. But, are people really going to listen to that?
I think they would listen to your daughters roasting you, yeah.
All right, it's done.
They would absolutely watch Stand By Me, and they'd be like, "Wow, Dad used to have a few pounds around the old waistband back in the day." That would be funny. People would listen to that.
Yeah. Because I played the Husky kid in Stand By Me, you're saying I was a little heavier. But
wait, that was you?
If you rewatch it, I wasn't that big. I wasn't that.
You had a dad bod.
That was you?
You've gone from having a dad bod to
Stand By Me?
It's that's rude what you're calling me. I was a healthy kid. I mean, I'm sure you see kids on the street or whatever, and you're like, "Oh, that's a healthy kid." Yeah, but I was not fat. What you're saying is a little rude, to be honest.
You were extremely healthy.
Fair.
You're confusing me with the Los Angeles Chargers football team.
Yes.
We're going to get back to Jerry in a second, but before we do, I want to talk to you about 3Chi. You've heard us talk about 3Chi. Again, when you use 3Chi, please do not use heavy machinery. Do not try to operate a vehicle. If you know what I'm saying, it makes you feel good. 3Chi is the leader in hemp-derived cannabinoid products. All their products are formulated by biochemists. They're made in the USA with USA-grown hemp. And when they released their Delta 8 products, they were the first federally legal THC products sold in the USA since Prohibition started almost 90 years ago. People ask us, what is Delta 8 THC? Well, it's a federally legal version of THC. Their effects are a perfect hybrid of CBD and Delta 9 being what you'd normally use when you're using THC, giving it a similar buzz and all the medicinal effects of Delta 9 without the laziness, anxiety, the paranoia, or the mental fogginess. Delta 8 users report feeling far more active, far more outgoing, with increased confidence and almost none of the anxiousness and paranoia associated with Delta 9 usage. Again, it's legal. It's a perfect substitute for anyone using Delta 9 that wants that same great feeling without those negative side effects. Delta 8 is going to have you feeling amazing, but you're going to be functional and clear-headed instead of lazy, instead of being paranoid. And 3Chi isn't just the best in the Delta 8 industry. They invented the industry. 3Chi's Delta 8, it's 100% hemp-derived. It's legal. It's available online at 3chi.com. That's the number 3, CHI.com. And at select retailers around the country. You have to be 21 to purchase. So go to 3chi.com, the number 3, CHI.com. Shop for their Delta 8 vapes, gummies, tinctures, and oils. You can even make your homemade edibles using those. PMT is the code you're going to want to use at checkout. That's promo code PMT. Get 5% off your order. You're going to love it. Tell them we sent you. That is 3chi.com. And use promo code PMT at checkout. Must be 21 to purchase. Going off the Chargers, I am actually curious to know what you think about your quarterback situation, because it's the first time in a long time without Phillip Rivers. We're all going to miss him out on the West Coast playing those afternoon games down like 14-20 with 6 minutes left and seeing how many interceptions he can throw. You've got Justin Herbert. You've got a new toy. And is it Tyrod, right? Tyrod is kind of penciled in to be the starter?
I love the San Diego Chargers simply because of their running back situation. That Eckler dude single-handedly got me into the playoffs last season.
Yep.
I'm a huge. It's so funny how I play fantasy, and no one should take my advice because I lose consistently. You'll never remember my virgin time with you, Cat and Commenter, on your show. I talked about how I only draft Browns players on my team, and I've only been to the airport in Cleveland. I have no affiliation with Cleveland whatsoever. It's just because the last time I won fantasy football, I had Braylon Edwards and Derek Anderson as a 1-2 punch, and I won that season. So now I have to have at a minimum 3 Browns on my fantasy football team every season, and I have not won since that season. I did make the playoffs this year. It was out of 16 teams, 14-team playoff. So I snuck in. I snuck in the 14th seed. I did lose in the first round pretty badly. The number 1 seed had a bye, so I had to play the number 2 seed, and he whooped me pretty good. But that Austin Eckler, I'm a huge fan of drafting at least one Charger running back, Los Angeles football team running back on my fantasy team.
I like it. So have you done any scouting for this upcoming season?
It's a little bit wasteful because, I like to also draft people who I like on Hard Knocks who actually make the team. So Hard Knocks is not aired yet. So you have to either be a Brown, a early San Diego football team, now currently Los Angeles football team running back, or some sort of second stringer on Hard Knocks for me to draft you on my team.
Well, that's perfect because this year it's the Chargers and the Rams on Hard Knocks. So you'll have I know. You're going to have a deep draft board.
I do not draft any Rams. I have a problem with drafting Rams. I don't know why. It's a weird thing that I have.
Your fantasy strategy is honestly the most interesting fantasy strategy of anyone I've ever encountered, because it's nothing really based on production. It's just personal likes and dislikes, and I respect the hell out of that.
It's really crazy. I have a lot of problems. I'm so sorry to the people of Houston. I can't watch a Texans game. I don't know what it is about the Texans that annoy me. So I could never draft DeAndre Hopkins, even if I had a top 5 pick.
Well, good news. He's a Cardinal this year.
Yeah.
Will you watch the Cardinals?
I do not watch the Cardinals either. It's so funny. I have I have weird teams that I can't watch. I do love to watch, and I've never been to Jacksonville, but I love to watch Jaguars games. I don't know why, man.
Yeah, it's the two-tone helmet sometimes that they used to have. Those are sweet.
That makes no sense.
I know. Because that same season with Braylon Edwards and Derek Anderson, I also started in my RB2 slot, Maurice Jones-Drew, who I love on the NFL Network over there. Sorry to talk about a sports network that's not Barstool, but he's a great commenter, and not you commenter. He's a great commenter on NFL Network, and I just have always drafted Jaguars. I had that Gardner Minshew last season, and that DJ Shark, DJ Shark. He was it was a really fun season for me. I told you I snuck into the playoffs.
Yeah, that was good for you. For me, sometimes if I have this player, and I'm kind of the same way. I think all of us are. We're, for whatever reason, we just don't like certain teams. We're just bored by certain teams. For me, I can't watch the Giants. Their uniforms are just boring. They always play boring games in prime time.
Sure.
But it always takes like a full year for them after they get off that team and they get to a new team for me to realize that they're a good player now and that they're exciting to watch in a different uniform. They'll still have that kind of layover stink on them for about 12 months.
Right. I can understand that. It's sort of like East Coast NFC, old school football. I could see why you're not into the Giants. It's not that exciting AFC stuff that happens, Yeah, I could see that.
Are you afraid at all, given your past with fantasy football, that eventually in like 10 or 15 years you're just not going to be able to play anymore because you're going to have so many no-watch teams and players, and eventually you're going to look at it and you'll be like, wait, I only have Chargers and Browns and there's not enough roster spots anymore? It's a tough question, I know.
Such a good question, man. This is why you guys are going to be so good at teaching my kids an online broadcasting class. No, because new teams sneak in for me that I would have thought I would have never been a part of. Let me try and give an example of that. Let me think. Why am I into the Raiders? I had somebody on the Raiders. Maybe I had some
Hard Knocks.
But I had some random. I think it was Washington or something. I had a couple years ago. I had some random running back from the Raiders that somehow did well for me, and now I'm able to watch Raiders games again. But
okay.
Was it
funny.
Rob Cartwright?
It was not Rob Cartwright. It was something Washington. I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on his name.
So that's good though. That means that you're not a never say never guy. You can let people back into the Jerry O'Connell fantasy draft guide. You should actually do. We should do that. We should build a draft guide for you.
I like
that. Can we do that? Can we sit down and be like here, and we'll go through it and just be like, Texans. Deshaun Watson, don't draft. Why?
I can't do it.
Because for some reason, Jerry O'Connell can't watch Texans games.
How about this,
Jerry? I can't do
it. We can tease it right now. We'll put this out with tomorrow's show. Just give us your power ranked top 5 Browns to watch out for in the 2020 season fantasy wise.
I'm really going to be looking at their tight end situation.
Yep.
I'm really going to be looking at their tight end situation. Who did they just get? I'm sorry. I'm using my phone for this interview, so I can't look it up. But they just got some amazing tight end.
Either way, I want to do this. I want to sit down and you can tell us exactly who you want and don't want, and why, the reasoning, and we'll go through the whole thing. And I think that if people follow the Jerry O'Connell draft methodology for fantasy football, you too can finish 14 out of 16 and sneak into your playoffs, given that they're giving 14 teams a playoff spot.
Guys, will there be any cutouts of you at any of these baseball games tonight that I will be watching?
No.
I don't think so, unless somebody else made them without our knowledge. That's always a possibility.
Yeah,
but
you were talking about Austin Hooper, by the way, who went from the Falcons
Austin
to the
Hooper.
Browns. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
He's definitely going to be my tight end, and I'm going to do something not so. I'm going to do something not so smart where I pick him in like the second round or something. That's how. That's how
I need this.
weird.
I
it's
want
gonna
a
get
whole
from me.
list of all right, third round. This is when we fuck everyone up and take our defense. No one's going to be seeing it coming.
Guys, I guess it's obsessive compulsive disorder. Like you have to have something a certain way. And by the way, the reason why I fail so miserably in fantasy, I'm in 4 leagues. Of course, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about wagering here, but of course, they're all $200 buy-ins. So when you lose, it's actually like, especially now with the quarantine, it's actually like financially, like my children don't get like school lunch for like a couple of weeks.
Right.
It actually affects me economically. These insane OCD decisions that I have. It actually is a burden, and then it makes me depressed around the house. And then Sunday, Monday, I'm emotionally not well. I can't watch or listen to any sports, television, or radio until they stop talking about what happened that Sunday. It's a pretty bad cycle for about 16 weeks.
Jerry, 14-team PPR here. Who should I draft? Odell Beckham or Jarvis Landry?
What are you drafting them in?
For a 14-team PPR fantasy football league.
Any round you want.
Oh, what round am I taking them in?
Yeah, who would you take first?
Oh,
or would
who
you just take both?
I took Odell last season, and while I respect him as an athlete and also an online personality, he really did not perform for me. It really was. It really cost my children thousands of dollars. So I would just either of them. I would stick with my boy Hooper. That's about it.
Okay, we're going with Hooper. Hooper's
I like that.
Climb and draft boards.
I like
I'm
that.
sorry. And Landry, also because he's playing with Odell, he's a tough pick as well. You just can't rely on them consistently having Michael Thomas like numbers every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I had a question about the actual movie that you're promoting, The Secret.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Of course. I know you guys live by this book. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's the book that uses laws of attraction to help you get things that you want in life. They made a very romantic, sweeping, epic film about it. It stars Katie Holmes and Josh Lucas. I know, commenter, you are a huge fan of Sweet Home Alabama.
I am. Yeah, you know me, Reese Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
And the star of Sweet Home Alabama, Josh Lucas, is in it. A dreamy, dreamy guy. I play Katie Holmes' husband, who is whatever the secret is and those laws of attraction are. My character is the opposite of that. I'm holding her back in life.
Oh,
you're an anchor.
Wait, so wouldn't you?
I'm an anchor.
Yeah, wouldn't you technically be the secret then if you just did everything opposite of what you do? You have the secret.
My character is the anti-secret. He's the antithesis of it.
But
my character.
Then you do also contain the secret by just everything that your character does. Just don't do that, and therein lies the secret.
Yeah, sure. If you use that reverse psychology, sure, yeah. Then
I think I just saved.
Then my character is the answer to everything.
I saved the production company a lot of money. We'll just get rid of the fucking what's the guy's name who tries to be the heartthrob? We know you're the heartthrob.
No, it is Josh.
Get him out.
He is a leading man. He is a leading man type.
You are.
Isn't there some philosophical theory though that everything contains the exact opposite of it? I think you're right.
Yeah, we could have just made Jerry O'Connell acting like a dick for 2 hours and been like, the secret is don't do what he does.
Maybe that could be our spinoff after we open our online broadcasting school for children who watch B and C type movies that Jerry O'Connell has starred in.
I'm just thinking about it right now, too, to kind of meld both worlds. You are the walking secret for fantasy football. To do the opposite of what you do is the greatest fantasy football strategy out there.
Oh, man. You know what it is? I always come see you guys in like late summer when we're just starting to do our mock drafts and everything. That's every time I come and see you. Do you know I came and saw you last year at exactly this time?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did a Mount Rushmore of fantasy draft positions that you'd like to be in.
Yeah.
And I think it took us about 30 minutes to get it. Have you figured
Well,
that one out yet?
You guys did something crazy to me. You had some sort of crazy draft that you did where it's like you threw out random numbers, and I felt like my edibles had like just kicked in when I walked in there. It was really crazy.
Yeah, we remember. I mean, we have you actually drank out of a cup that we've saved it since. So it's just been sitting here with your DNA on it. We're waiting to frame you for a crime.
We're going to clone you, and then we're going to do the opposite of what your clone does and become millionaires.
By the way, Jerry, I love The Secret that is out July 31st on all streaming. Or you can get all streaming, right? It came out in the theaters right when coronavirus hit, and now you're going to be able to watch it at home.
It was going to come out in April, and then they shut down all movie theaters and everything. And now it's being released on video on demand and like Apple Movies and all that stuff. I mean,
perfect.
It's really interesting that that's what's going on now. You know, it's going to be really funny too that I'm speaking to you on the day that actually the first thing has opened in society. I mean, I guess in Asia there's been baseball. I guess MLS, as you guys mentioned yesterday, has been opened.
Technically, it's been back.
But this is the first thing that's on my radar that's opening.
I just like in The Secret that you play a character named Tucker, and then it made me think of Frank Cush and Jerry Maguire. There's something about when you clean up, you really should only play characters with like real douchebag names. I don't know why, but it really fits you. Not that you are,
right?
But it's playing the character.
Yeah, I never really thought of. I guess Tucker does sound like a little bit of a D-bag name.
Yeah, right.
Tucker.
Like you should be like a Chad. Like you're kind of the perfect
Lance
foil.
Yeah, I could see you being like a Dustin.
Yeah, you got all that. I don't know. It's something about, again, you're a great guy. We love you, but I think when you it's acting really. It's the testament to how great you are as an actor that you're able to play bad guys, knowing how good of a guy you are.
Right.
Have you ever been nominated for an Oscar, Jerry?
I've never been nominated for an Oscar. I was nominated for an MTV Movie Award.
Oh, that's better. That's way better.
Win?
Yeah. We may have won. I was in a film, really amazing. We made a film. I actually don't remember. It was an amazing little film I made, a little independent called Kangaroo Jack. It was about two guys who go to Australia and they put a sweatshirt on a dead kangaroo and it wakes up and runs away, and there's $10,000 in the sweatshirt that the kangaroo ran away with.
I remember
It's a good film.
Yeah.
It's really good. You should revisit it. It's really cool. But
you did not win. You did not win.
The film was nominated for Best On-Screen Fart. We had an on-screen fart.
Yep. Yeah, no, you won. Okay, so Kangaroo Jack, yes, you did. So you had Best Virtual Performance nominated MTV Movie Award. You lost that, but you did win a Kids' Choice Award for Favorite Fart in a Movie.
Oh, that's what it was. I'm so sorry. That's what it was.
Was that you farting? Was it your actual fart, or was it a sound effect?
Was it prop fart?
No, it's so funny. A lot of actors say just do it in post, just add it in later. But I was like, I'm going to do this. And we did a lot of takes, and it's tough to do it over and over again. I actually did shit myself in one of the takes.
That's why it won. You were doing method acting.
We're gonna watch this movie next time you come. We got to make a list because I would love to do a rewatch with you because it also was nominated for Worst Supporting Actor and Worst Supporting Actress. Neither of them being you, but it was nominated.
Is that like Razzies?
Razzie Awards nominated you, and Stinker's Bad Movie Awards nominated you.
Oh man!
But you won Best Fart.
That's in the past. Let me tell you, The Secret, Dare to Dream. By the way, have you guys ever read The Secret?
I've not. I read the game.
Yep.
And I assume that it's similar, right? The pickup artist thing.
Yeah.
Isn't The Secret just say what you want to be?
Yeah.
It's a laws of attraction thing. I mean, it's a laws of attraction thing. I do have to say, when I was working on a television show, and I was loudly and vehemently complaining about my superior. We had a boss that I just hated, and I had a coworker, and he was like, "Hey, man, come over to my dressing room." And I went to his dressing room, and he was like, "You should read this. You sound really down." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not down. I just hate that guy. I just hate him." And he's our boss, and it just makes me feel good to make fun of him. Never to his face, like behind his back, you know. And he went, "You should read this." And he gave me the secret, and I did thumb through it, and I found it to be very, very helpful.
What can you give us, like, one little nugget as a tease for the movie, just to like improve your life, in a small dose?
Oh man, this is the part where you guys make fun of me, though. So I mean, this is the part where you make fun of me. You're supposed to, like, if you want something, you carry a picture around of it with you, and like it will help you. Like it'll be like a law of attraction thing.
Is that how, like, you just carried around a bunch of swimsuit issues back in the day, and then eventually you married Rebecca Romaine?
So for those listening, I'm married to former Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover girl Rebecca Romaine. No, I got to tell you, I'm shocked that I ended up marrying and am with Rebecca Romaine. I have no right. I have no money. I have no real, like, status in society.
Well, no, I mean, fat kid in Stand By Me.
Best fart.
Man, hey man, you got to stop with the fat stuff, okay? It's not a cool term. I was husky, and everyone knows it. If you watch it, everyone knows I was not fat. Obviously, there are fat people in film and television, and I am not one of them. Rewatch it. Okay. I did not use the law of attraction. I don't know how I ended up with my wife. It was not, I mean... I guess that was kind of funny.
I think you got the vibe, like the, hey, you can buy a Jaguar on eBay and I'm cool with it vibe.
I do have to say, last football game in San Diego that I went to was a Raiders-Chargers game. And there was a physical altercation with some Raiders fans in the stadium. And my wife looked at me and went, I'm not coming to these games anymore. That was it. So that was my wife learning about Raiders fans.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you try to defend her? Were you in the middle of the fight?
Actually, the way my wife tells the story is it happened near us, and I used her because they were throwing things. I hid behind her a little bit.
Yeah, that's smart.
I don't recall that happening.
Yeah. Hank, you had something?
Bob Costas does that with the picture thing.
What?
He carries around, like, his dream.
A picture of a normal eye, and he's like, one day.
Jim Nance does that.
Jim Nance. That's what I was thinking.
No, that's Toast.
Toast.
He carries around a picture of Toast.
Correct.
I dream that I will be able to order this perfect toast.
Yes, the perfectly burnt
so rude,
toast.
Man.
Yes.
That's so rude.
Jerry, I've kind of been doing the secret unintentionally, though. I've just been telling everybody that one day I'm going to own the Washington Redskins. I don't really have a plan to do it, but if I just say it enough, I think that the universe will make it happen.
Washington football team. That's what you're referring to, and I could see that happening. By the way, that story came out last week. The big buildup. It's about Snyder and everybody. I haven't read anything more about that.
So they fired everybody that was named in the article that came out. They're no longer with the team, but Snyder, there was a big question, like, how much did Snyder know? He obviously knew some of it. Is he going to be forced to sell the team? And I just think that every other owner in the league is too afraid of being implicated in situations exactly like that to set the precedent that we will fire you if this stuff happens under your watch. So I think Snyder's going to stick around for a while, unfortunately.
Jerry, this has been awesome. We love you. Anytime you
I
want
love
to
you
come
guys
on.
too.
I want to do the draft. I want to do the fantasy guide. Are you going to come to New York anytime soon? I want to do a full fantasy guide where we go through every team and we're like, nope, can't draft them, or yep, can draft him, take him in the first round.
So funny. Let me tell you, man, obsessive compulsive disorder really ruins any chances you have of winning any fantasy football anything. Oh gosh. Hey, no offense to the Dallas Cowboys. I do not take Dallas Cowboys wide receivers anymore. That ended.
Good ones.
I can't do it. I'll tell you, it's also tough not to draft Dallas Cowboys because they're on basically every Sunday or Monday night game. Like anytime you're able to watch a football game, every player I draft here on the West Coast plays at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Then my week is over. I have nothing rolling into Sunday night or Monday night.
That's kind of the opposite of what I do. I like to draft teams that I know will be in Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football, just so that I can have like this bailout game where I'm like, oh yeah, if Amari Cooper scores 7 touchdowns on Monday night, then I'll tie.
Right. True. I love it.
Jerry, you're awesome.
Green Bay. Yeah. Just draft Packers, and you'll have something you do every Sunday night.
What about Jets? Would you ever draft a Jet?
It's a big downfall of mine. I'm actually a Jets fan. It's a big problem. I mean, even when I drafted Le'Veon with my number 3 pick last year, it never works out for me, man. It just never works out for me. I'll be watching the Jets this year. Hopefully everyone stays COVID and mono free.
Yep. Well, Jerry, seriously though, you're one of our favorite guests. We appreciate it, man. And,
Cat commenter, love you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, when Madden 21 comes out, we should do a little online head-to-head, man.
Oh, okay. You want this smoke?
Yeah, I think I can handle it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do it. We got to do it. We got to do it a little later at night because my effing kids are on that TikTok all day, so it messes with my bandwidth. Okay.
No
all
problem.
right. We'll do it later. Yeah, but we're in. That'll be awesome.
I would love that. See you
all
guys.
Right. Awesome, man. Thanks so much, Jerry.
You're the best, Jerry.
Appreciate it.
Miss you. That interview with Jerry was brought to you by our good friends over at Roman and their Roman swipes. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about baseball doesn't always work. So you've got folks at Roman. They're the online men's health company that you've heard us talk about before. They're changing the game with the Roman swipes. It is the secret to longer-lasting sex. Roman swipes are a clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, they're easy to use, they're fast-acting, but they don't require a prescription. They can ship swipes to you in discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. They're super easy to use. You just take the swipes out of the packet, you swipe it on, you let it dry, and you're good to go. That's it. So go to GetRoman.com/take. Get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose their monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/take.
Okay, let's get to some segments. First up, we have team name changes. Or if you're the Washington R words, you're just not picking a new name.
Mm-hmm. I'd still like to bleep out football team until they win a football game. They shouldn't be allowed to call themselves an actual football team until they get that W. And it could take a while this year.
So I guess we shouldn't be surprised anymore because, last week we obviously talked about the horrendous article that came out about the Washington football team's goings-on, and then we also you did your top 10 best moments the last 20 years, which are very bleak. But the fact that they had this much time to figure it out, they haven't figured it out, and then they did a press release and they haven't changed any of the Redskin logos off of the website or their Twitter or anything, it's so fucking stupid.
So what happened was it very clearly points to the order of operations for how the name change came about this summer. Dan Snyder, yes, he had probably 23 years of ownership to think about this day and what it would eventually come to if he ever decided to change it. But he obviously never wanted to change until FedEx stepped in, until Pepsi and Nike stepped in and said, we're going to take away your money. We don't want to have our products associated with your football team until you change the name, because he didn't have anything ready to go at the time. So It was very clearly a reactionary move that he pulled 3 weeks ago. And he was like, okay, now it's time to appease my minority owners and the sponsors that are threatening to pull out. So now he's stuck behind the 8 ball where he has 3 weeks to get ready for training camp, get all the logos set up, get all the signage taken care of, and it's not enough time when you include the fact that you have to go about doing the trademark thing, getting the Twitter handles, the Instagram accounts. So they just said, you know what, we're going to punt, and if you are the vice president of marketing for the Washington artists formerly known as Redskins, you are so happy today. This is like the ultimate delaying plans, and now guess what? you've got a full year to figure out. This is
get
like
the boost.
This is when you. This is like when you get your extension on your taxes.
Yes.
And then you again 6 months from now we'll be in a place where like shit. We had all that time.
I actually like the helmets. I like I like numbers on a helmet. People are like, "Oh man, that's a college thing." Yes, it is, but why not have one team in the NFL have it?
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
I like that part too.
Yeah,
and the uniforms.
I wouldn't want every team to do it, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, they look okay. The uniforms look decent, but now they're just
the colors are the same.
I'm starting to talk myself into the fact. I saw Mark Titus tweet about this, but one of my initial reactions was I'm going to spin zone my way into loving this team name, and that's just like you have to be a candy ass to have a mascot for your team. Like,
it's
really?
Just the Washington football team.
It is kind of candy ass to name your team after a bird or whatever, a bird or a fish, whatever these other teams have. We're a football team. We play football. We don't need any of this razzle dazzle stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need a mascot.
I actually don't hate that. I like that spin zone. And then we had the Seattle Kraken, the 32nd NHL franchise, was debuted today. Billy's been doing a great job. He's been putting together the top 10 stories that we need to pay attention to, handing us a sheet. He's done some editorializing on this one, and I love it. Mm-hmm. So he wrote some jokes down that we could possibly go with. Seattle Kraken, the 32nd NHL team. Cracking a beer with the boys.
Yeah, I like that. And dovetailing off it, when they get a win, they should just say, like, cracking a cold one.
Yeah, cracking a cold one. The ice is cracking. That's probably a bad thing. You don't want that.
It's soupy.
Yeah, there's some Zamboni technician is like, God damn it, Billy. What's cracking?
I like that too.
That's kind of cool. And then the great one, the fans want to be called crackheads. And then he also put in, Brandon Walker tweeted this, but it's not his original idea.
Okay, so
he stole that.
It's not from Brandon Walker.
Yeah,
stolen idea.
I don't.
I like it. I like their logo that they have.
I don't know.
Their logos are pretty sick. They've got the anchor with the Space Needle as the top of the anchor in there.
I kind of wanted it to be the seals because I wanted a fucking cute little seal mascot.
Or they don't care about animals.
I do not care about nature taking care of itself. Fact.
Mm-hmm. What about the Rain City Jacks was right there.
It was there for the taking.
Or the Seaman.
The logo's cool. So it's an octopus. What's behind it?
It's a kraken. So a kraken is a mythological creature. Actually, Billy was very excited to explain what a kraken is. So this whole cryptozoology thing is right up your alley.
It's giant squid. Giant squid used to be a lot more populous in the oceans due to environmental change that are not so much anymore. But sometimes they wash up on the shore. So in ancient seamen, when they were out, they'd see the squids rise to the surface.
Keep it together.
And they'd be like, whoa, what is that thing? Is it a giant squid that's going to kill us?
I'm also pretty sure it was like a mythological creature, too.
No, it's real.
That looked like it.
So are they going to be throwing squid on the ice?
That would
They
be
have
sick.
to. Yeah, throw squid.
Like the Red Wings?
Mm.
You think they're going to do that?
Probably.
I think...
How expensive is squid?
That's pretty cheap.
Could you sneak it into a arena?
Yeah, you could... Not a giant one. That would take... You'd have to really do some work to wrap up a giant squid in like a 50-foot newspaper.
Are squid the same as octopus?
No, they're different.
Oh, wait, so Red Wings throw octopus, but I thought they were the same. I thought squids were just smaller octopus.
Squid is calamari. So Hank would eat an octopus, but he wouldn't eat a kraken.
A squid is got a cone head, and octopus is a bulb head.
Are they cousins?
Yeah. Cephalopods.
There we go, Billy.
I thought that a great name would be the Seattle Sirens. Because you got the goal siren, then you could have Courtney Love just up in the corner, just trying to lure people to date her.
Yeah. Okay. I just like cute mascots. You know, the seals would have been cool.
Seals would be good. Seattle Sea Lions. Mm-hmm. Sea lions are cuter than seals. Embrace debate.
Yeah, because they have the whiskers.
They both have whiskers. Sea lions have ears.
Seals don't.
No,
but there's way more. You got to think about you got to think about the worst case scenario. If the seals are getting smoked, there's a lot of videos of animals and sharks just fucking seals up. All the kraken, videos and stuff out there from like Pirates of the Caribbean and movies where like these giant ass squid just come and fuck everything up.
That's a good point actually, because there would be a lot of that violent seal clubbing stuff going around.
Right.
Nobody wants to see that.
Right. Like live look at the seals and it's just like a shark coming.
It would be like when the Dolphins lose and we do a
true.
Chris Berman recap of it.
Good point. Yeah, you can't make fun of it. There was the Barstool main account did a video of a bear getting tossed like food, and the throws were terrible. It was like live look at the Bears receivers getting a pass from Trubisky. You can even do it with that type of animal.
That's
so
tough.
Kraken don't exist.
Yeah, so you can't. There's no footage.
Okay.
is trash.
I don't think so.
You're insane.
I disagree. All right. Before we do our Mount Rushmore, we had Christian Pulisic.
And that was talking soccer.
It's talking soccer. Oh, yeah, and MLS added like the 30th team. I don't know. I fought with MLS weirdos all day.
That's some good fucking analysis.
That
right
was.
Yeah, the Austin. Is
No,
the
Charlotte was the announced team today.
Yeah, and
I just fought with like I don't understand how they can keep adding teams. It's just a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, it's a Ponzi because you just pay the owners.
Yeah, you pay
money
the
to get
existing owners, and it's like, isn't the problem right now that there's not enough talent to like keep up this league?
Big Cat's funny.
You just keep adding teams.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I'm squatting on a take right now, and that is getting mad at Christian Pulisic for not playing in the MLS.
Yeah.
If he truly cared about American soccer,
I agree.
He would be over here,
and he will when he's like 40.
He will, yeah. Maybe even older than that.
Right,
like when he's got one leg. He'll be
and
back
Hershey,
there.
Pennsylvania has a fucking team.
Yep,
the 75th franchise in MLS.
Yeah, but
in the last 20 years,
I can't wait for the first soccer writer to actually come out with that take that like Pulisic is wasting his talent by playing overseas instead of encouraging little Billy and little Sarah growing up right now to play soccer in America.
You got more people who are becoming Chelsea fans than they are Charlotte FC.
Charlotte?
I think they're just all FCs.
Their not logo, but their abbreviation is just CLT, which is nice. Click.
I will say that Miami team, those jerseys are sick.
Well, anything Miami, really.
Yeah,
except for
I don't
the
know why
Dolphins.
they don't use pink more in jerseys. Like, like maybe the seams, but those are fucking awesome jerseys.
Yeah, I mean the NFL does during October.
That's true, and they pretty much stopped cancer that month.
They defeated breast cancer. Yes.
All right, finally, Mount Rushmore. We're gonna do the Mount Rushmore of PLL players. Reminder: PLL is back. 4:00 on Saturday, 4:00 on Sunday. The Water Dogs are playing. Tune in. We're very excited. Our good friend Paul Rabel, he's back. So let's do it. Paul Rabel, by the way, good friend of the show. I think next year Julian Edelman's going to have some competition for Thirst Trap of the Year.
Ooh.
Paul Rabel's Thirst Trapper.
Is he doing it?
He likes to take his shirt off when he's in the field, whip snaking it around. Not a bad thing. I would too if I were Paul. But I'm just saying he's an up and comer when it comes to the Thirst Trap community. All right. Should we start with Billy and go that way? This way?
Yeah. Let's do that. I like having Billy at the end. Because that way,
someone pointed out that we
never
never do snake drafts correctly until Billy showed up, and now we do them correctly every time.
He's our snake charmer.
You're welcome.
All right, so it's going to go Billy, me, PFT, Hank, and then back.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Steve DiNapoli.
Okay,
interesting.
Like the Italian restaurant.
Yeah,
That's
interesting.
It does remind me of like a frozen pizza.
Okay, that is an interesting one because I didn't even have him highlighted.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll go with my easy number one, Tucker Durkin. Love that name. That is lacrosse through and through. Tucker Durkin.
That's a steal right there.
Tuck, baby.
That is
Tuck.
Good job.
I know.
Chicago guy making a good second pick.
Second
I like
pick.
it.
Yeah, I traded up for it. What was the thought process between Steve Dean? Oh, you have.
You're going all Italian?
You're gonna,
okay, so Billy's going to go all Italian, so I might have to fuck him up
go
and,
get
and
him,
switch
get
some
him,
of my
get
picks
him,
here.
get him.
My first pick, this one it was very clearly the second best one. Blaze Reardon, and it's spelled Riordan, but it's Blaze. His first name is actually Blaze.
Yes.
Jake, did you call any of his games in college?
Not him. I know he went to UAlbany, but there's a good amount on this list that I
Oh wow, you all
Blaze
pulled that
Reardon.
out. Okay.
I love the fact that a baby came out.
Yeah.
And his dad was definitely a lacrosse guy and was like, this kid's named Blaze.
Wait, how do you spell Blaze? I can't see it on the sheet.
Blaze.
Perfect.
I'm stunned. I'm actually stunned that this one made it this far.
Oh wow. Well, Billy's was a trash first pick.
Cade Van Raphorst.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Cade.
one's good. I had him, Hank. I had him.
And then
good.
I'll go with, there's a lot of good ones, and I'm worried about not getting these on the way back, but I'll go with Gunnar Walt.
That's a good one.
Also had him.
So many of these names lend themselves to literally translates to.
I mean, there's one there's one that's like, I'll just say it right now because I want to hear it. BJ Grill.
But I was going to pick that.
I'm going to say Billy's Cooking because it sucks. It's meat that sucks.
He is on the Water Dogs.
Gunnar Walt, I would say Breaking Bad series finale. Would be that's the literally translates there.
No, it's not your turn.
Yeah, Hank just took him. So you took Gunnar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pick. I'm gonna go with Brody Merrill. Just Brody. Blaze and Brody. Those two. Those are like those are the Bash Brothers of the new generation.
Yep.
Those are the TikTok Bash Brothers.
Okay. Let's see. There's some good ones here. Fuck. Damn. I really want to now, knowing that. Fuck. There's some good ones. I'll go with another lacrosse special. I'll go with Ryder Garnsey. And it's a good name for just like nicknames. Anything that's EY or ER. Mm-hmm. He's a hockey or lacrosse player. Garnsey. Ryder, though, with a Y.
Ride or die.
Yep.
Jerry Raganese.
Okay.
You're doing all fancy fuckboys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like is more Guidos play lacrosse than you think.
You can't
Careful.
say canceled again.
Italian
We'll
lacrosse
put up
man.
we'll do a new
we'll
have a new art that we put up like shows since Billy's been canceled back to 0.
What is wrong with Guido?
All right, Billy.
It's a good pick though.
Another pick.
I like where your mind's at.
I'm gonna go with Chris Cuccinillo.
Okay. That sounds like a dessert.
Yeah.
Okay, I will now go. I'll go with Tyler Pfister.
Good pick.
Tyler Pfister. You know that the boys at UVA had some funny fucking jokes about that
Tyler
name.
Pfister. Can I do a little translates with him?
Yeah, go for it.
She's just having a little sex, bro. She's gonna call you back. No worries.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. If you know, you know.
Fuck. That's a good pick. My next one, I'm gonna go with Larkin Kemp.
Yep, I had him.
Larkin
I had
Kemp.
him highlighted
I feel like
as well.
that's a good. I've never
one.
heard Larkin as a first name before.
I will go with Troy Reh.
Yes.
What up, Reh?
Yep.
And Callum Robinson.
I don't even have him. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good one.
Callum is his.
What is that name? Yeah.
It's as lax as it gets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. A lot of pressure here for my last one. Brad Self.
Brad Self.
Brad Self. I just like Brad Self.
Okay.
You have to have a Chad or a Brad.
Yeah.
Literally translates to.
I don't know. I don't have a good one for that one off the top of my head.
All right. I'll go. All right. My last one then. There's a lot of good ones. Should we go 5 rounds?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So we'll come back. I'll go with.
And that changes everything.
Well, there's a lot left.
Yeah. I get 2 at the end.
Yeah. I'll go with Brett Queener. I like that name. Mm-hmm. He also probably There was probably a tough time when he was a freshman at Duke, being like Queener.
You had to transfer to Johns Hopkins.
Brett Queener. Okay.
Jojo Marasco.
That's a good one, Billy. That's a good one.
And then we go with Matt Rambo.
Yep, that's also a good one.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he is the
MVP.
GOAT, right? Yeah. Matt Rambo. Okay.
Marasco's a beast midi.
All right, I'll go with I like this name. This name is not really lacrosse, but if you see it, Billy's printing is terrible, so you always have to check the fine print.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Brent Noseworthy. Brent Noseworthy.
That's good. Fuck, that's really good.
Yeah, I knew Billy's printer just sucks. Whatever he does, he can't print everything on his page. And I was like, what is that? Oh, it's Brent Noseworthy? Okay.
All right, I'm down.
Last pick.
Down to 2 here. I'm going to go.
These names are so good.
Brent Noseworthy's fucking awesome. I will go with Deemer Class.
Okay, I had him highlighted
Deemer.
too.
Great name.
Yep. All right, Hank, your last pick?
Someone did Brody Merrill, right?
No.
Yeah, I got Blazin' Brody right off the bat.
That's right.
I feel like this is just a lacrosse. I feel like this is like a lacrosse namesake. Like if there was a Mount Rushmore of lacrosse, someone named Danowski would be on it. So I'll go with Matt Danowski.
Yeah, that's a good 80s movie villain.
The son of a coach.
Yeah,
the Duke coach.
Yeah, Danowski
Yes.
is just just when you think lacrosse, you think Danowski.
Danowski.
The Duke.
It's the Duke. That's probably why.
All right, so what are the ones we had? I still had
Fantasy fuckboys Sergio Salcido.
Yeah, I love the name. For some reason, I love the name Brad Smith just because it seems like a blue check mark would be like, oh, Brad Smith listening to Barstool Sports. Like they can't think of anything like Brad Smith. Got him. I liked Bryce Young. Bryce is a good name. Mike Chanenchuk.
Ooh, yes.
Jordan Wolf, too. Last name Wolf is fucking sick.
Ty Warner.
Yep. No one had BJ Grill. No one picked BJ Grill.
Kyler Ballistri. We said Kyler, right?
Yeah. I also had, there's two Notre Dame quarterbacks, Tommy Kelly and Connor Kelly. Mm-hmm. Those guys definitely, they come in for like 2 games and they suck. And everyone's like, oh, Notre Dame's not good anymore.
Chris Sabia probably had some bully problems back in the day as well.
Was he a third baseman on the Reds?
Oh,
Tim Troutner.
Tim Troutner.
That's a good one.
Jackson Place.
Johnny Surdick.
Jules
Apple.
Jules Henningberg.
His names are fucking great.
Michael No One.
Jack Concannon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Max Tuttle.
Max Tuttle's good.
Another
Grayson
Paul
Terrain.
Rabel.
Another fantasy fuckboy. Joe Lacascio.
That's good. Yeah, we should just start doing fantasy fuckboys off.
Should we switch fantasy fuckboys to just lacrosse
PLL?
or lacrosse? Just come up with invent new
Long
lacrosse
Island
names.
lacrosse players.
Yeah.
Trevor
man.
Baptiste.
Oh, here's a good literally
face-off guy.
translates.
Oh, he's sick from Denver. Yeah.
Will House literally translates to funeral home.
Or Billy Eats Steak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Sankey. That's like sounds like he's got dangles.
Yeah.
He definitely has
Mad
Joey
dangles,
Sankey's got
dude.
dangles.
Yeah, boys.
Mad dangles. All right. That is our show.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're-
that's our show.
Brent
So we'll
knows
see
where-
everyone on Monday.
I love
Very
you.
excited for Monday's show.
Yeah, Monday's show is going to be a big one. I love you guys. Billy, take us out.
Hey guys. I wonder what you guys are up to today.
You didn't prepare anything.
I didn't prepare anything. But I do have a lot on my mind I can talk about. Tomorrow, I'm going to be finishing my chicken coop. It's my buddy's birthday. Shout out Rooney. Happy birthday.
Oh no, Fauci.
What? Everything?
It's
Okay.
a tough throw.
You bounce it?
Why is he throwing already? He's in the game and like
No.
he bounced it?
you
Oh
send it?
man, no one's going to wear masks. Just kidding.
Alright.
Anyway, have a good one.
Would you say that he flattened his curve?
Oh, go follow.
Nope.
Go follow. No.
Nope.
Go
No
follow
free ads.
Big Dumpers on Instagram. Big _ dumpers. Please send me all your dump trucks pics. Not me personally, the account. Big _ dumpers. BIG _ DUMPERS. Vanny's still for sale. Love you guys.